The media creates this beauty standard and advertises it to show what women are supposed to look like, but in reality, it's unachievable. This video shows that you shouldn't always believe what you are seeing and shows that the media isn't always true. Unfortunately, for some, it's easier said than done, and it takes a toll on people. This certain beauty standard is a big problem in the US and attributes to many other issues. In a survey of 227 female university students, women reported that they tend to compare their own appearance negatively with others on media. The promotion of looking a certain way and how much you weigh is absurd, but by changing the way we view certain things and adapt to a better status quo, we can be part of the solution. I will first describe what the standard is and what makes it wrong. Second, describe how this beauty standard affects people's well-being. And third, how changing the way we view things and what companies are doing to help. This beauty standard that the media is promoting isn't just wrong, but it has an impact on people's well-being. As a daily occurrence, media promoting this beauty standard is simply wrong and only causes issues. The standard that media promotes is the one that consists of if you're a female, perfectly toned, flat stomach, plump breasts, and possibly long legs and perky, perfect round butts. Adolescents have easy access to seeing celebrities on social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. The pressures have grown. We constantly see these unattainable standards of beauty in the media, and it can cause a lot of harm to young girls. When girls compare their bodies to what is seen on the media, it increases their chances of having a poor body image. Research has shown that media is negatively associated with self-esteem, meaning that the more a girl views the media, the greater chance she will have a lower self-esteem. As for disordered eating, research has shown that constant exposure to unhealthy messages about body images is related to disordered eating behaviors, such as restricting food, binging, and purging. While the media actively engages young minds, it also is wrong for them and affects them in a bad way. Many people's well-being is affected by the media's beauty standards. Adolescents diagnosed with serious eating disorders often report that their symptoms can be linked to the bullying they often receive from their aged peers, as well as unrealistic media images presented as an ideal for them to follow. Analysis of female characters show a bias towards body weights well below the recommended size and weight for people in the age group. As a result, females who are unable to conform to the ideal being put forward may find themselves taking extreme measures to be more like their role models. With thinness being presented as the ideal body shape and necessity for health and happiness, anyone who falls short of that ideal can be vulnerable to depression, poor self-esteem, and general body dissatisfaction. A study concluded that women's body image was significantly more negative after viewing thin media images as compared to after viewing control images or images of average-sized or plus-sized models, and that this effect was moderate in size. At a young age, girls start to view others and focus on what they wish to change about themselves. With this mindset, it is likely for girls to become diagnosed with an eating disorder or other forms of mental disorders. Social media is doing more harm than good for young women, becoming increasingly insured due to unrealistic body ideals. Women have found themselves battling identity issues due to unrealistic beauty standards set by what they see on social media. An Instagram model can post a picture showing off her stomach, holding up a weight loss tea supplement, saying the supplement is her secret to her physique, when it is spreading the idea that the supplement, diet pills, and detox teas are the best way to achieve her body type. In reality, it could not be further from the truth. Imagining the effects this standard has on the general well-being of people, and one of many reasons why promoting this standard is wrong. By changing the way we view media and seeing what companies are doing to improve on this issue can change the way this beauty standard has on people. Considering the different body types of people help to improve this issue. There are 3 body types: ectomorphic, endomorphic, and mesomorphic. Your body type indicates how well you respond to certain types of training and food intake. Each have their own characteristics that can help you determine which body type you have. Then you'll have to be able to adjust your training and eating habits accordingly to reach your fitness goals. Actresses, models, magazine editors, advertisers, and other people involved in the media can take charge on how they represent women in the media. Actresses, models, and people involved in the media can refuse to have their pictures altered or retouched. Advertisers can use real people instead of models in their ads. Julia Wood writes, "The problem with censoring is that people decide what all of us can watch, hear, and see. Who has the right to make this decision for all of us? A better answer may be to demand the media offer as multiple diverse images of women and men. Instead of banning what we don't like, perhaps we work to enlarge the range of ways in which people and relationships are portrayed." Some companies have even joined to help to get rid of this standard. Unilever, which owns Dove and Axe among other brands, made a pledge to be less sexist in their ads. The company's chief marketing officer says the time is right for us as an industry to challenge and change how we portray gender in our advertising. ModCloth are also pushing for advertisement reform to portray real women in advertising. JCPenney also just recently launched its Here I Am campaign with plus-size women to break the beauty standard. For a prevalent change to occur, more people involved in the media need to alter and add to the way they currently represent people. In conclusion, there are some ways you as a media user could do to change this beauty standard. First, understand that there are different body types and that there are different ways to achieve your fitness needs and goals for each. Second, you can boycott companies that misrepresent people in the media. And finally, learn to be more mindful of the harmful effects of the media's representation of women in the media by educating yourselves and improving your media literacy. The promotion of looking a certain way and how much you weigh is absurd. By changing the way we view certain things and adapting to a better status quo, we can be part of the solution. I first described what the standard is and what makes it wrong. Second, how this beauty standard affects people's well-beings. And third, how changing the way we view things and what companies are doing to help. The media is full of pictures and implications of right and wrongs, such as having a perfect body and what the ideal look is. The lesson of this video, despite the belief of what the ideal look is, everyone is different and can't base their beauty off of something unattainable.